Hello. It's great to be with you today. Welcome to Monday Motivation. Today it's about unplug to recharge. A 1 day reset for your mind and your soul. I'm so grateful you're joining me today. I want to talk about something simple but powerful, something we rarely give ourselves permission to do. Let me ask you, when was the last time you were truly present with no screen distractions, no noise, or pressures to respond? You know, what if I told you that one intentional day without screens could give you more clarity, peace, and energy than you felt in weeks? I'm not here to tell you that technology is bad. It's definitely not. It's a tool. And like any tool, it's how we use it that matters. But I believe we were created to live fully in our real lives, not constantly tied to a device, constantly connected to the outside world. I've heard a statistic that we're all more lonely than we ever were, but yet we're more connected than we ever were. How does that make any sense? It makes sense because we're connected to our screens. We're not connected to live people. Today, let's talk about reclaiming our minds, our hearts, and our peace, starting with one unplugged day. What are the costs of constant connections? Well, let's be honest. Most of us are always on. We're always connected. We never want to miss a call or text. We wake up to alarms on our phones. We check our email or, sometimes before we even brush our teeth, we're looking at TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, scrolling away on social media while eating our breakfast, never really paying attention to who might be in the room with us. Then we fall asleep to the glow of a screen. Is any of that familiar to you? Even our moments of rest aren't truly rest anymore, and it's costing us. As a society, we have mental exhaustion. That becomes our baseline. And sometimes we don't even realize how tired we are. It's just normal. Sleep becomes lighter, less restorative. We lose touch with our own emotions. Our hearts get crowded out by constant noise. Anxiety quietly rises in the background. So, friends, this is not how we were meant to live. And just because it's common, it doesn't mean it's right. So we need space to think and to feel, to pray, to meditate, to create, and to simply be without constant input. Without that space, our minds stay cluttered and our souls stay weary. What happens when you unplug? Well, imagine this. Just imagine. You wake up one morning, instead of reaching for the phone, you stretch and you breathe and you listen. You just listen to see what you might hear. So instead of scrolling immediately or looking at what text came through. You listen to the birds, or you listen to the chatter of your kids down the hall. You sip your coffee slowly, tasting every beautiful drop. You move through your day aware, aware of everything that you're doing because everything is intentional. It's not just a habit you don't even realize. When you unplug, even for just one day, your mind clears. The constant what's next fades. When you feel like, I don't have anything to do, so you grab your phone. You know what? It's okay to have nothing to do, to just sit there and be. You'll notice small things again, your own thoughts, the way the sun feels on your skin, the sound of your own laughter. Your nervous system, which has been running in high alert without you even realizing it, finally starts to calm down, especially if you've had a lot of stress or anxiety. And you begin to remember that you are not your notifications. You are not your inbox. You are not your news feed. You are a living, breathing soul who deserves peace and presence. So, how do we plan a digital detox day? All right, so how do we do this? Let's make it simple. Choose your day. Pick a day this week to protect your time. It could be a weekend or a quiet weekday. Write it down as if it were an appointment with yourself. Set boundaries. That would be step 2. Let family, friends, or coworkers know in advance. I'm unplugging for the day. Set a simple autoresponder for email. I'll be in touch tomorrow. Turn off notifications or leave your phone in another room. No emails, texts, or phone calls. No social media scrolling. No news, radio, or television. Of course, you need to be able to handle emergencies if they happen. So I'm not saying pretend you're not home. I'm saying just be available to the people in your life, but not to your screen. Step 3 is to plan life-giving activities, things that you love. What fills your soul that doesn't involve a screen? Ask yourself that question. What fills my soul? Is it taking a walk or doing some yoga? Is it sitting outside in the sunshine, writing in your journal? Hey, maybe you schedule a date in advance to meet a friend and talk face to face, or go for a walk with your friend, or out for coffee. Do some gardening or spring cleaning, or that project you've been putting off. Work on your hobby that you've neglected, whatever that is. Cook a meal slowly and enjoy the process of cooking it and savor it when you sit down to eat, especially if you have your family around you to eat with you. You can actually have really good conversation without phones at the table. Read a real physical book. pray, meditate, or simply sit in silence. These are just ideas. Whatever you choose is all about you. Before the digital age ruled our attention, I remember spending more time in the moment. We played outside. We wrote in our journals. We ate dinner together at the table. We sat on porches and talked or read the real newspaper. We were present. So, what if you gave yourself that gift again, just for a day? Can you take a cue from the past and give yourself permission to unplug from electronics for just one day? It's not about having a perfectly scheduled day. It's about inviting real moments back into your life, ones that technology often steals without us even noticing. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one day this week, just one day, to unplug, to unplug from your screens, from outside distractions. Focus on you and your family or your friends fully. Honor your need for stillness and space. Trust that the world will not fall apart just because you took a day to protect your mind and your soul. And when you return, I promise you'll come back with more clarity, more energy, and a deeper sense of peace. I think you'll probably decide you liked it. My day is tomorrow. I won't be online. I won't be checking my phone. I'll be enjoying the world with my five senses. If you're ready to do this too, comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. What's one thing you want to spend time doing when you unplug for a day? Let's cheer each other on. Unplugging isn't about losing connections. It's about finding more connections to your heart, to your life, and to your purpose. Listen and see what you hear. Choose one day and you'll discover just how much light is watching and waiting for you inside your heart. Have a great day unplugged. I'm cheering you on.